Hi there. In keeping with our series, School Counseling, The New Reality, I wanted to talk today about resources that you can provide your families so that they can have a little bit of help keeping their teens at home, and maybe even preteens and some upper elementary kids. Because I understand that as we get into almost a month of this social distancing and guidelines to keep at home, some parents are really starting to struggle with their older kiddos who of course want to go out and be with their friends and are starting to give a lot of pushback. So the first resource that I have is actually a video that some young Italians made, telling themselves what they wish they had known at the beginning of the pandemic. So it's basically 10, 10 or 15 different Italians in their 20s, maybe even some late teens. They're very charismatic, young, cool, somebody that our kids, our teens are going to really relate to, I think. And they're telling stories about what they wish they had known now that their Italian pandemic is so horrific, what they wish they had known back at the beginning. And so I think that showing teens that video can really help them to understand on an intrinsic level how important it is that they follow the guidelines of our medical experts and their parents, stay at home, and, help out with that however they can. The other resource that I have is a book called Stuff That Sucks. Luckily, what's inside the book is a lot more professional than the title. Sorry about that title. But it is a very funny book with a lot of jokes. However, the idea behind the silly wording is that there are things that we can do to make a bad situation better. And so I think this idea fits in perfectly with what our teens are going through right now. And if parents read this book with their kids, or maybe parts of the book, and it's even okay for upper elementaries, then that will help them to facilitate a discussion about the importance of following the guidelines of staying home, and maybe give parents a little bit of relief from all the pushback. You, as the counselor, might provide some discussion questions that will help parents to kind of focus in on relating the movie of the Italians talking about what they wish they'd known, and also the book Stuff That Sucks, relating that to our current situation and how important it is for our teens to stay home. Because really that's what it's all about, is that we all have to be doing our part, washing our hands, staying in our homes or in our little pieces of nature, so that we can beat this thing. So good luck, and I will see you in the comments.